the other side of my the dangerous part of it. I must say I'm an addict when it comes to cars. So I love cars, and I think that's something that's going to be the really interesting. So I do a lot of clean shit. I get people. I have a group called Turbo Maniacs on Facebook and also on WhatsApp. So I organize trips to different parts of Malaysia. So we get the boys in. So we drive to different places like Genting, Fraser's Hill, Cameron Highlands. If you have been there, so we go to a lot of places just to to have fun, build that teamship, and also the brotherhood, right, for cars. So my Kangen experience, that's my wife. So we bought this machine. I think if you see in the mirror there, you can see Jaspal taking that picture.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's intentional or unintentional, but I think Jaspal is the call. So we bought this machine 2.5 months ago. I think Jaspal was trying to get my wife and myself for the last couple of months, almost 4 months, and then finally he got hold of me. I was a bit reluctant, as just like everyone else, so I did my due diligence. I went in and did some, search on Mr. Google, search on Mr. YouTube to find more, but more so I found that there are a lot of benefits to this machine. And I was glad that I purchased it 2.5 months ago. I've never regretted it since then, to be honest. And I think the machine is just fantastic. I mean, I have a water filter machine, which all of us have, and it's the brand is called Kuku from Korea. We still use that for hot and cold water, but then we use Kangen water to mix that to make it alkaline, right? The machine gives a lot of benefits. Just to name a few of the benefits, my mom has got, she's old, she's 87, she's aging, and I think this machine has helped her to revive herself. I think she's very quiet last couple of years, and we've seen her being more active after drinking this water as well. Now the other part of it is she's got a very dry leg. I think she had flakes where she's got dry skin. So we started soaking her legs every day in the beauty water. So I also carry that beauty water with myself. And I think I think after that, using that for a couple of weeks to a month or 2 months now, and also spraying the 2.5, we've seen the legs have improved dramatically. And then we started sharing this information, started sharing about this good part of the experience with our friends and families. They have came back and they've started drinking the water and saw a lot of benefits that they have. People with indigestions, people with the early or mid 60s who do a lot of outdoor activities also found that they have more energy than they ever thought they ever had. I mean, so we had testimonies from them, and I think we shared that with the group in Malaysia, and I've seen more and more testimonies coming in. So I think for the benefits for me, I have been suffering with some insomnia. Sometimes I have difficulties sleeping. I sleep late and I wake up early. So if you see, sometimes Dave sends a message at 5 o'clock in the morning, that means Dave is awake and he doesn't go to sleep after that. So by the time about noon time, I get very lethargic. I get tired. By 2 p.m. I'm already drained out because I woke up at 12. I sleep about 1 and then I wake up at 5. So I only got about 4 hours of sleep. So this has helped me. I sleep much better now. I only wake up probably about 7-ish. As compared to I used to waking up much earlier, and I think my energy level is much better. So my wife has also found a lot of benefits from this as well. I think she's lost 1 or 2 kilos drinking this water as well. And I think most part of the ladies who have your regular monthly, I think she's also have helped that in her cycle as well. So that's a big plus as well, right? So I got excited about this, and then I started doing a lot of videos. This is my YouTube channel. And if you guys there, then you can see this. So I did a lot on 2.5, and I was telling Judy that I'm going to make a lot on the other pH level, like pH 11, especially when my wife is cooking. pH 6.0, how do you combine 6 and also 2.5 to do facials and so on and so forth, right? So I also did for car. I've seen how to use the 2.5, how to sanitize your aircon vent. So I did one. It's a 2.5 minutes, and show people how to actually use this. So we shared this video quite a lot, and found that to be very useful, especially when you do this for even your mobile phones. So I've done that for mobile phones as well. Packages like you can see here, when you receive a package, when you go for shopping, how do you use. These videos are all not censored nor edited in whatsoever we're using a software. So I just wanted to make sure it's raw and people get the information directly, right? So that's a little bit about myself. I think I'm very excited to start this business. To be honest, I have been working in IT for 23 years, and I always want to do something a little bit more. And I have my own company that I do event management, and also teaching people how to DJ. But I found this business side of it is very much different than I was with when I was engaged with other companies who are direct selling. So I found that the plan is very detailed. It's more of a direct selling instead of very much a pyramid scheme. And I think my wife and I were very excited. I think we are going and talking about this. In fact, I'm meeting some of the Jaspal to see how we can help people and also bring in more customers who can actually benefit out of this, especially a lot of people who need this. And to my surprise, a lot of people have not heard about Kangen in Malaysia. I'm not sure, but in other parts of the world, I certainly have not heard about Kangen till Jaspal came and showed to me, and I was just ignorant as anyone else. I thought water has to be clean and no smell, and you're good to go, right? But then we saw those benefits, and I started doing some demonstration with Jaspal with his help, and we've spoke to many people. So I think the journey is still early at this stage. But I think I'm planning to move up the ladder to become a 6A within the next couple of years. So hopefully I can join you guys, in the journey to become a 6A too as well. So, and I'm very excited. So that's just a quick summary about myself, what I do, and I'm just very delighted and thanking everyone once again for listening to me for the last 10 minutes. And thanks to Judy and her team for giving me these opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Wow, Dave, you actually have a vast experience in every area, entertainment, corporate life, fast cars. Yeah, and you have actually, because in Malaysia, I understand that everyone usually have to use a filtration at home, right? You don't just drink from the tap. Yeah.
Right.
So I see that you're very excited about Kangen. I heard that you and Jasper did a lot of demos.
Yes, we did. So I experiment myself as well. In fact, Judy, before this call, we had a very quick call about an hour ago. So I went back and I have a water filter, a big one, which filters the water before it goes up to the tank and supplies the whole house.
Yeah.
But then I know Kangen machine has got a filter by itself, which you change every 8 to 12 months, depending on the usage, right? So, and I wanted to make sure the machine lives up to its claim. So I took just before this call, I took my chlorine tester. I took the Kangen 9.5 and then I tested with chlorine. It didn't turn yellow at all, And then I did the same with the tap water, and it turned yellow. So the machine speaks for itself. There's absolutely no doubt about the machine. I have used many, not machines. I mean, we all own made in Japan cars at a certain point in our life. But I've used a lot of Japanese products for aftermarkets, especially for cars, especially when you modification, right? And every product that I've used from Japan over the last, I would say, 30 years as a car enthusiast, have never failed any product from Japan. They live up to the claim. I think Japanese culture is all about integrity. So I think we have a fantastic product. We just need to go out there and educate people and help people who are in need.
Yeah. Yes, I agree totally. Made in Japan is the best. And then in Ajit, we have all the certification, medical device, all the standard that you expect from a Japanese product, right? Yeah, so some of us here have used this machine myself too, like almost 10 years. It's amazing. We have no complaints. And whatever amount we think is expensive, it's not now, right? Because we have already experienced the goodness of the business and the water. Okay, I'm going to ask Jasper online. Hi, Jasper. Don't turn away. Can you unmute yourself or we can? Hi.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Janet.
Hi, good evening, Jasper.
Good evening.
Can you
Good
tell me
evening.
how excited are you tonight to have someone like Dave going to join you? I mean, he has joined you, going to move along with you in this business.
Yes. To be very frank, Janet, Dave, how he mentioned that
Yeah.
I was trying to get a pass, trying to get a hold of him for the past 4 months. And
Oh,
thank God, during after the lockdown was lifted up, I went to KL. I managed to
you lock him down.
yeah.
You locked me down, yeah.
I locked him down now. So I have to give credit a lot to Dave because he does his research very thorough. Being a car addict, he really knows the kinds of parts he needs for a car or the workshops or the maintenance. So when I shared about Kangen water to him, and he realized that if I'm giving the best things for my car, I should give something very good for my body. And he really did this investment not only for himself, but he really did this investment for his wife, for his daughter, and for his mom.
Fantastic, yeah.
That's fantastic. And that kind of people actually, is not many around. They don't see that as a priority to take care of their body, but you really took it as one of the priorities. So credit to you, brother.
Thank you. Our body is our temple.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So Jasper, so how did you manage to
Sorry.
what have to convince him? Yes, because he did his research, right?
Yes. So to be very frank, after I shared the, can you all hear me? Can, right? Okay. So after the presentation, I told Dave, if you need any more additional information, you can always get back to me. But everything that he was sending me for first time from getting from a prospect is all the positive about Kangen water. That means he himself actually have pushed out all the negativity information. He deleted them himself, but he is coming in to me. Hey bro, do you know Kangen water can do this? Do you know Kangen water is this? Do you know?
Hey, shame on you.
And
Jasper.
So I said yes.
Yeah.
So he did everything himself. And so I just went there. I said, yeah.
You're blessed.
And he did everything. So it came to a point, okay, which unit do you want? Do you need a K8 or do you want the SD501? So he was actually planning for the K8 so high, but eventually either one of the machine is good enough. So he settled on with the SD501 and he's really happy with it now as well.
Wow. Thank you, Jasper.
You know what they say about
Janet,
there's a saying about SD501, show demo 501. You have to show demo to 501 people.
500, yeah, 500, yes. I feel like tonight we're doing a podcast, man. Okay. Jasper.
And Janet,
Yes.
Dave is giving out water. A lot of his neighbors, is coming to his house to take water. His friends is coming over to take water. And he's just sharing, that's the beauty about it. He was telling me, Jasper, I'm just sharing water. I don't have to buy a product and sell it as a sample. They are just coming to his house and consuming the water. So, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Jasper.
Most welcome.
Congratulations to both. Thank you for sharing with us your journey. I think we're gonna have Dave like in 2 months' time, 3 months' time, updating us with more excitement, right? Do you guys want to hear him again? Yes? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jasper. Okay, so we all have heard this exciting story from Dave. I know he's very new, but I can see that he's very excited. He's very enthusiastic about it. The most important thing is he's already got down to doing the showing of the product, sharing water, and I know that he's going to do very well. Yeah, we all want many, many days with us, right? Okay, now I'd like to share with you that in the other part of our business, which is the compensation plan. And tonight we have another exciting lady, dear Water Lily. Lily, are you here already? Can we unmute Lily?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.